Auran Unplugged. What do I eat for breakfast and lunch and every day? Let's talk about it. I'm here in my kitchen right now, and I'm going to show you guys my pantry and what I have for food. I follow the plant-based diet and Dr. Esselstyn's plant-based diet. I have oatmeal, Quaker oats every day. I actually use the quick 1 minute oats because I'm sometimes I do the steel cut oats or maybe the other type of oats you can do, but I like the quick oats. And then in my fridge right now, take a look in my fridge. I don't have much. I've got some fruits. I do blueberry, strawberry, raspberries in my oatmeal. And I do basically oatmeal and fruit every morning because oatmeal is good for you. And I follow Dr. Esselstyn's plant-based diet. Sometimes I throw a banana in there. I sprinkle a little bit of cinnamon on there too. A little bit of cinnamon to make it spice it up. Occasionally, maybe once in a blue moon, I might have some organic raw honey. I know it's a lot of sugar in there too, but I just depending on how I feel, I'll do that. Or Dr. Esselstyn's son has a company called Plant Strong, which I highly recommend. Rip, if you're watching this, here's a promotion. But I have this sweet potato ancient grain pancake organic mix. Doesn't have any cholesterol in it. There's no oil. So he's got a company, Plant Strong by Engine 2. So I do that. Or I could do his other gluten-free waffle mix also. So I like to do the organic waffles. You know, I don't use butter. I don't use any oil to cook anything. I know that's kind of a very controversial thing. I use a non-stick pan to cook my food. And then for lunch, I usually do brown grain rice. I've got some long grain rice right here. This one I've got brown rice. Do brown rice. Sometimes I do white rice, jasmine, and I know the kernels are removed from that, but I just like the taste of it. I cook everything in my rice cooker. I've got a nice rice cooker right here. Here's the rice cooker. I cook that, and then Dr. Esselstyn talks about the green leafy vegetables 6 times per day. So I have my organic baby spinach right here, and I'll do spinach, arugula, kale, bok choy, you know, any type of sweet green. And what I'd like to put on top of it is I anoint it with balsamic vinegar because it contains the acetylene that helps, you know, activate some of the nitric oxide compounds found in some of the greens I'm eating, which all helps you with your arteries. And I've got a nice little heart here on my kitchen with the heart. And there's your arteries right there. And I can open this up and I can show you guys inside. You know, what does the heart look like inside? I showed this to Dr. Barnard. Look at your arteries in there. You got your LAD, you have your aorta, you have all the different ventricles and chambers of your heart. So I want to make sure this stays clear and open in my heart forever. So that's why I'm plant-based. And based on Dr. Esselstyn and Dr. Barnard and Dean Ornish, I follow their diet for the rest of my life. Oh, look, I even have his green thing. He showed it to me. Bok choy, Swiss chard, kale, collard greens, beet greens, mustard greens, turnip greens, Napa cabbage, Brussels sprouts, broccoli, cauliflower, cilantro, parsley, spinach, arugula, and asparagus. He says this on camera multiple times. 6 times a day, green leafy vegetables. And the point is to basically just bathe your arteries in these compounds, which produces the nitric oxide, which helps open up your arteries a little bit and helps repair your endothelial cells. And let's talk about some of the vitamins I take every now and then. I take some probiotics from Ollie occasionally, maybe once or twice a month. Take B12 because if you're on a plant-based diet, you've got to supplement with B12. Take a little bit of D3 and K2, you know, to help with some of the vitamin D if I have a little vitamin D deficiency. I do take the fish oil, but I take very specific Nordic Naturals, algae, omega, plant-based, EPA, and DHA omega-3 pills because you need a little bit of that because I don't eat any fish or any type of meats at all. I take actually, I like the elderberry gummy with zinc and vitamin C. I never get sick. I've been taking the elderberry stuff once or twice a week. It helps me out. And a little controversial, but it works for me, the CoQ10. I take ubiquinol 100 milligrams, active form of CoQ10. There's been pretty good research on this. It works for me. When I take it, I feel a little bit more energy. I have a little bit more boost. And then I'm currently taking, as prescribed by my cardiologist due to my very high cholesterol, my APOE gene defect that we're doing research with the NIH. I'm on Repatha. Repatha is a kind of like an injector pen. You inject it into your stomach. And at first, it was really weird. I didn't like doing it, but it's saving my life. So I don't mind doing it. But here's the Repatha. It looks like a little pen. And you inject it into your stomach. And it will help with it's inside your cells. It's a very long description, very medical what it does. But basically, it helps lower your cholesterol and your LDL much lower, your LDL specifically. And very, very low, actually. It's supposed to get it below 60 or 50 LDL, which theoretically is supposed to shrink plaque. Theoretically, these are still a lot of studies done, so don't take my word for it. But I believe the 20% plaque I originally had in my arteries is now going down to 19 to 18 to 15 to 10 to 5 to eventually 0. And I'll have well documented over the next several years my plaque reduction. And we're inventing that arterial IQ device, kind of like the Whoop watch, but it'll measure the plaque in your arteries every day. Build up, if it's building up, if it's going down, if it's going up. So it's never been done before. No one has invented it. It's just me for now until I can get some more teams out. And even if I had competitors, it doesn't matter to me because, inventing a device like this could save a lot of people's lives. My mother passed away 2 years ago due to a heart attack. And that was bad. So I figured I might as well figure some things out while I'm alive to help everybody else out. So that's what I eat. And then for lunch, I actually have it prepackaged here. I like to do the meal prep. So let's check it out. And here I've got something in here. Let's take a look what's in there. And let's take a look at what's in my lunch here because I'm supposed to have lunch soon. So let's see, what do I eat every day? Let's go ahead and open it up. And you'll see I've got the base is actually pasta. My oven mitt is really messed up. The base is actually pasta here. So I've got pasta, tofu, black beans, spinach, sweet potato, regular potato, and I think a little bit of salsa or something in there. That's the first meal. The second meal I have, we've got rice. This is just plain white rice. I know I'm supposed to have brown rice, but I want to switch it up. Piece of asparagus. Looks like we got some shiitake mushroom, corn, sweet potato, and just rice. So kind of very basic stuff. I know people are going to mention you need protein, you need this and that, etc. Look, this works for me. Okay, I'm in great shape. I mean, I think I'm in pretty good shape here, and I'm in the best shape of my life. My arteries are clean. I got a CTA angiogram, perfectly clean. I have no blockage at all in my other arteries, just that remaining 20% that was left from my heart attack and my LAD. But everything else is clear and open. My stent is patent meaning it's perfectly fine and stable. I'm still on the medication, and I'll show you the medication that I'm taking. But in terms of food and diet, excellent diet. I drink about a gallon of water per day. I have this gallon thing by Vitascan. Okay, this is Vitascan. It shows you, keep going, don't stop, etc. It's about a gallon of water, so I drink a lot of water. And if I do have any type of, soda occasionally, every once in a while, I'll drink a 0 sugar ginger ale. As of right now, I'm doing a lot of this kind of Propel electrolyte water. This is 0 sugar. So Gatorade, I'm not sponsored by you guys, but maybe you should sponsor me. And, that's kind of what I'm doing right now. So I eat oatmeal, probably around 12. I do the intermittent fasting. I was 205 pounds in the day of my heart attack, and now I'm down to 142. So I lost quite a bit of weight. I had a big motivation because I could have died, and it's fine with me. So that's it. Give you a little tour of my place here. Got a big 2-level loft at my place. Got a big balcony over here. If you notice here, here's one of the movie scripts I have. Auran, Never Give Up. This is just some imaging, but I have my movie script that I'm writing and my TV series I'm doing also, which is pretty cool. The meds that I'm on is a little crazy meds I'm taking. It looks big. It's a very famous bag I have here. It's a big bag of meds. And I'm not taking all these meds. They're just duplicates, but to go over the meds I'm taking quite a few blood thinners, and they do affect, some of my energy levels, etc. So I'm on Berlenta. Okay, it's a blood thinner. I'm on aspirin. I'm on losartan, something called Zetia, which is um, it's like kind of a replacement for a statin. And I got a nice balcony out here too. Here's my balcony. It's a pretty cool place. How's it going? And I got a nice view of downtown. So yeah, in terms of the meds that I'm on, I have got a nice chair here. It's a rocking chair. I like to sit back and recline, give a little chat. But I'm on these meds. I'm on Repatha, so I'm on all the meds to help reduce any future heart disease that could happen or any heart events. I'm on a fully plant-based diet. I exercise regularly. You guys see me. I'm at the gym every single night doing intense cardio, strength training, weight training. So I do everything that I could possibly think of to reverse heart disease. And I have all the books. I have my library right here. I've got a nice bookshelf here. Most of the books I have is around healthcare and stuff. I've got Dr. Neil Barnard's book. I have Anne and Jane Esselstyn's cookbook where they talk about how to cook using plant-based diet with no oils at all. So I educated myself, on that. I have other books like how to interpret your blood work when you're reading what is LDL, what is these different markers. And of course, I have Dr. Cadwell Esselstyn's How to Prevent and Reverse Heart Disease. I interviewed him. So, many books. You can take a look at all the books I have here. I have many bookshelves of books, and I like to read and kind of self-educate myself. I highly recommend to educate yourself on health. Health is wealth. So health is wealth. Take care of yourself. If you can't take care of yourself, you can't make any money. So I know that after experiencing what I went through, it was really tough, and got to keep going. So just a quick video about what I eat in the morning for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And for protein, I'll show you guys one last thing, because I do take a little bit of protein powder just because if you want to gain a little bit of mass here. So this is what I'm currently taking. I'll show you guys. It's very good protein. There's no fillers, etc., stuff like that. I'm currently taking It's Just Protein. That's it. It's called It's Just Pea Protein Powder, nothing else. I don't want any other fillers or anything. It took me a while to find this. So pea protein, it's got 26 grams of protein in 1 scoop. So I do 2 scoops. I mean, 0 cholesterol, like literally 0 saturated fat, maybe a gram or 2, but it's just pea protein isolate powder. So 100% vegan pea protein. I can't have any cholesterol or dairy. I used to have whey and casein and mass gainer, but can't do all that stuff with my current heart condition. So, and I'm getting better, but just got to be careful what you eat every day and consume. So that's it for what I have in the morning, breakfast and lunch and dinner. And when I go to restaurants, I just tell them don't cook in oil, use a nonstick pan, and I read the ingredients closely. Eventually, we'll have my restaurant chain called Plant. It's called Plant, and that's a fully plant-based restaurant chain, kind of like a Chipotle where you can kind of make your own food, but no oil, no meats, fully plant-based. Hopefully be a very successful franchise. So doing the Plant restaurant, working on Arterial IQ, relaunching Connects, working with Netflix and NBC to produce some TV shows, and just living life. But remember, I used to live paycheck to paycheck, completely broke financially, spiritually, mentally, emotionally. And after meeting Bob Proctor and surrounding myself with mentors and having a burning desire and a very specific goal, I was able to propel and accelerate my success much quicker. So you have to have mentors and you have to have people to help you, to guide you, to get you to where you want to go. So reach out to me, orangeshreef.com, DM me on Instagram, and soon you'll be able to message me directly on Connects, which is my software platform that I'm building with a few friends of mine. And stay tuned for more. And don't give up. And remember, health is wealth. Health is wealth. If you don't have health, you have nothing. Stay tuned for the next episode.